Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Hardwired to Lead Smart Executive Leaders and Entrepreneurs and Managers Conference Series. This is an event that is targeted and designed specifically for smart driven leaders, entrepreneurs, change makers, managers, and directors who want to control their leadership destiny and impact the world in a bigger way, even in uncertain times or turbulent times. My name is Dr. Carmela Nanton, and I am the host and visionary of this conference, and it is the award-winning Women's Leadership Book Series that has sparked the conference and its global discussions. And I feature CEOs and entrepreneurs, experts and influencers who have made the journey and become successful in their own way. And they are here to share with you as dynamic resources, ways that you can get to that same level. And they will share their stories, they'll share their journey, their struggles, the breakthroughs that they have had, what they've learned from those experiences, any methods and strategies they would like to share with you so that you can take a single action after you have heard the interview. That's the deal we make today, that once you have heard this interview, we'll take a single action and then report it to us. What the action was and what the outcome of the action was. The bottom line goal for this conference is to empower you to create your leadership destiny. Today, it is my privilege to have with me Tina Young Holman, and I am excited to have you here and part of this conference. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes, and what I will ask you to do is to start out by sharing your story. Tell us how you come to be doing what you are doing right now.
Okay,
Mhm.
I started my a small online shop in 2008, but before that, 2004, I had my son was 4, and I decided I was not married, and I had a child, and I wanted to provide for him, so I decided I was gonna start a side hustle. So that's how I ended up. I actually started my business. It was a side hustle. Then I gradually grew it to a business, online business, in 2008, and from there I have not stopped. I I have and during that journey of doing my business, I run into a lot of roadblocks and obstacles, and I didn't give up. I always knew I had a purpose and I was going to try my best to live it the best way I could. So I started looking for resources to help me build my business and grow my business, and that's where the roadblocks come in. So in doing that, I decided I'm going to help other people like me that looks like me get past those roadblocks.
Hmm.
Show them how to do it from the experiences that I had. So I've since then I've been helping other small businesses that looks like me to grow and to develop their business, even they have a business idea or just a dream, to just go live out their purpose, because we all have one.
Yes, that's awesome. So, many women who start their businesses run into the challenges as you indicated. Could you provide us with a single, could you provide us with a single example of an obstacle that you have overcome? Share with us what you learned from it as well.
Okay. Well, when I started my online, I started my small business. I started out within an incubator program. I don't know if you're familiar with that, where they kind of help nurture your business and that kind of thing. And
Yes.
doing that, I learned that a lot of the grants and stuff that was in the city wasn't given to people like me, or I didn't have the tools to achieve those things that others were achieving because I didn't know what to do or
Yes.
know what steps I needed to take, even though I was in an incubator. So I through that learning through that process, I learned what I needed to do. And through that, I started a group that I was going to show other people what they needed to do to get those grants or get those loans or get even develop that structure their business in properly.
Mhm, mhm. And then from that, so you literally leveraged your challenge
Hmm.
and created a platform for yourself,
Yes,
in
yes,
terms of not only taking care of yourself, but in terms of helping others as well to get to that place that you
yes,
all desire to be, right?
yes.
And when you talk about your desire, you also are touching on what is your purpose in life.
Yeah.
So how would you connect what your purpose in life is to what you are doing in terms of business?
Well, my I feel like my purpose in life is to help other small business grow and develop and
Mhm,
help them move past the obstacles that they may endure during that process. So I
mhm,
find by starting, I just woke up out of my sleep and this idea come to me. You need to help other people that's going through the same thing you're
mhm.
going through.
Right.
And from there, I started my group where I was helping, answering questions about business, uh, like structuring their business, business plan, or whatever you need, to start a business. So it's
Mhm,
entrepreneurs and it's small businesses. So during that during that process, I felt like this is something I love. I love doing this. So I kept I just come up with ideas all the time of how I can help others. So I feel like I'm a servant leader. So I think that's kind of my purpose. I'm a servant to small business and people in life journey, whatever I can help them in. That's what I do.
mhm, mhm. So one of the things that you mentioned is general merchandise and corporate gift option that you provide for your clients as well, right?
Hmm.
Can you share a little
Yes,
bit about that?
yes. So like in corporate gifts, since I have an online, I can pretty much like if you have like a pens or a notebook, like actually a set where you can actually give over to nice gifts that you can give to clients, gift baskets that
Mm-hmm.
are for corporate businesses that you can put, wine. I mean, these baskets are already made. It's not something that I make. It's something that I just sell. So
Okay.
it's like a quick it's drop shipped. You can even drop ship it to your client. You don't have or it can, send it to your office, but it also can be sent to your client with maybe a note saying that this come from you. Uh
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And when you talk about us being designed for a destination, what do you mean when you say that?
I think that, God made us all and he also have a purpose for us to live out on this journey, this life journey. And I feel like until figure out what it is that you love and what you feel like direction that you should move in your life, then that's how you find out what God has designed you to be. Because just just living and not actually thinking about what the process is that you're gonna take to live out your dream or live out whatever you decide to do, you're gonna be lost because you're just going from job to job or business to business or whatever it is in life. You might be going for even husband to husband, wife to wife. You might just, your destination might be just to be a wife. Your doesn't might be just whatever, a trade, you might have a trade you want to do, but you got to sit down and think about it. Write it down and don't just write it down, actually go and live it. If you have
Mm-hmm.
a dream that you want to actually achieve, go out and live a business you want to start. Go out and actually live that. dreams, sit down and write down the proper steps you need to do. Hire you a coach to learn what you need to do, or a mentor, somebody to help you along the way, because we don't know it all. Nobody does, but we have to seek help when we are searching for something that we're trying to live out our destiny. We're trying to live out the goals we set for our lives.
Mhm. So, you said a lot of interesting things that I would like to re-emphasize, if you will. You talked about the fact that if you don't have or don't understand or know your purpose, you'll be someone who's just, wandering is the word that comes to mind,
Hmm.
and wandering to different people or doing the same thing over and over and not making any progress, right?
Hmm.
And I like to make it like a GPS. So if you as a person don't have a GPS, you also don't have a real way to get to your destination.
Yeah.
In fact, you may not even know
Yes.
what
Yeah.
that destination is, And then something powerful you said was also that you've got to seek help and mentorship in the areas that you need to go to, and the areas where you have a need.
Hmm.
So you get the help for the needs you have, right?
Yeah.
And then if it's a place you want to go, but you're not really sure how to get there, you then work to get the help so that you can get there. Did I get that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because sometimes, you think about things that you want to do, and you say, "Well, I don't know. I'm not going to do it because I don't know where to start."
That's right.
So that's why you seek somebody else to help you. It's not they're gonna steal your idea, because that's a lot of times people think they're gonna steal their idea, or they're gonna take their project or whatever and run with it. But
Mhm.
they're really there to help you, guide you. It's like a roadmap.
Yeah. And that is so powerful, and it takes a certain kind of person
Mhm.
to have the heart. I think is a better way of saying it. To have the heart of wanting to help others, because it's coming from a place of abundance. It is coming from a place of uh, understanding that when you help one person, you're also helping yourself. Not only are you building your network, but you're helping them build theirs, and that then
Mhm.
multiplies for
Yes.
you as well. So, speak to the whole uh, issue of importance of networking and the importance of collaboration in the middle of all of this.
Yeah. So networking, I know you heard the saying, your network is your net worth.
That's
I
right.
really believe that, because I know through the networking I have done, I have moved places that I normally wouldn't have moved on my own.
That's right.
So I'm thinking, if you networking and collaborating with someone, it'll help you grow, it help you develop, it give you a better understanding of where you're trying to go or where you want to be, because that might be somebody you're not actually mimicking them or copying them, but they're giving you an idea of what steps you need to take to get there.
That's right. That's right. And
Yeah. So
mhm.
so collaboration is important as well, because when you collaborate with other people, you develop yourself in areas, like I said, in networking, that you never would have developed on your own.
Right. Right. Yeah, because they then collectively or together they challenge you
Hmm.
to step up to a higher level of yourself, if
Yeah.
you will, to expand, and you're elevating, you're expanding, and you're evolving because you're changing as you
Yeah.
go along. And
Yes.
as that is part of your experience, then you end up growing on your own as
Yeah.
well as growing your network, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because you wouldn't think, well, I've been always been an introvert, but this area where helping others, it
Hmm.
brings me out of my introvert I
Okay.
guess personality, because
Yeah.
I love helping, so I love serving. So, and business is always been like my happy place. So so I kind of get a joy in doing that. So
Mhm. Yeah, and and that is, I like that because joy brings energy, and energy fuels your passion.
yeah,
And from the passion that is fueled, you want to keep going, you want to
yeah,
keep helping,
yeah,
and every person you help is another, what shall I say, another uh, injection
mm,
of passion and excitement.
yes, yeah,
It would be for me.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it is
yeah,
for you in that sense.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah. So you have a way, what I like about what you're saying is that you literally have a way for people to collaborate and to connect with each other and become visible all at the same time. That's the
yeah,
magazine that
yeah.
you put out as well. And so, talk a little bit about that and share what the purpose of that magazine is and what it allows people or small business owners to do.
Okay, my the Black to Black magazine is a business magazine, but it's more than just a business magazine. You know, it's a lot of business. I kind of bring in love, God.
Okay,
So it's a Christian magazine, a business Christian business magazine.
that's all
So
right.
you'll hear a lot about God in my magazine, even though it's about business. But a lot of the people in my magazines are Christians. But I mean, it's for everybody.
Okay.
I try to serve everybody, and you get to uh, show your expertise in whatever field you're in. You get the chance to add. You get to network with the other people that's in the magazine. It's over 20,000 people. It's across 4 magazines. So I'm partnered with 4 other magazines. So
Mhm.
that way you can get seen more than just one magazine.
Right.
Uh, we do a lot of collaborations through these magazines, doing I do newsletters, I do uh spotlights in the magazine, I do special editions. The special edition is where it's just you in the magazine with 5 to 10 pages of just you and your business.
Mm.
So that gives you you can send that out to your email list or to your potential clients about you and your business. It's kind of
Mhm.
another way of advertising.
Yes.
So I I kind of I love a lot of the people that's in the magazine I collaborated with, and you'll have the option also to collaborate with those people, because
Mhm.
I'm not. It's all me. It's for everybody. It's not just a one person deal. I like to share, so I share the love.
And at the end of the day, I think you said it way in the beginning. It's a matter of understanding that none of us have gotten where we've gotten without the help of somebody else,
Mhm.
and being willing to be that help, I think, is phenomenal. I think
Yes.
sometimes we forget, how we came to be who we are,
Yeah.
and we don't want to help individuals and so on. But I admire that about you, your willingness to not only focus on how you got your success, but
Mhm.
in the process,
Yeah.
helping other people to be successful as well.
Yes.
So if you were sharing a specific activity, if you're talking to someone who wants to start their business, somebody who is um, wanting to take their side hustle to a whole hustle,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Somebody who is even working in an organization and working with a team on a project, what would you want to tell them in terms of a step or something that they need to take in order to move to that direction, to that goal, to that dream?
Well, I would like first, I would like them to sit down and to really think about what is it that where they're trying to go and how they plan on getting there. So actually writing it down, writing the plan down, how you plan on getting there. If you don't know, that's when I say get that coach. Or if you do know, still get a coach. But also like writing it down. First, you need to uh, get licensed or get a DBA in your in your company's name. Uh, a lot of people tell people to go straight to LLC. LLC is only if you have a liability or you're going to you think you might have a potential liability, like you make hair products or you make potential clone, or you doing some kind of thing that somebody might come back to sue you. That's when you first starting out, that's when you get an LLC. But if you're not doing that right away, a LLC is not something you should rush out to get. You should do the DBA first. Then when you start establishing yourself, then go to the LLC.
Right.
Also get a business plan. Even if you're not getting financial aid, get that business plan. So that is like your roadmap, your guidance in your business, or where you're trying to go. A lot of people go, when they do business plan, they start out doing the executive summary first. Executive summary should be last. You should finish your business plan first and then do your executive summary. And doing your business plan, a lot of people pay other people to do it.
Yeah.
You need to try to even be in the room when they're doing it if you pay somebody to do it, or work on it yourself and then help somebody, a coach, guide you. Because when you go to these banks and stuff and they ask you questions about this business plan, you don't have a clue about it. And they looking at you like, I ain't giving them, they don't even know what they're doing. And that's a lot of our problem. Us as people, we let everybody do it for us, and we don't have an idea about the business plan. That's anybody though, don't know what's in the business plan. They might ask you a question about something in that business plan and you don't have a clue. So even if you have somebody do it for you, make sure that you read it. So you'll know what's in it when you go to present it to a bank or a loan officer to get a business plan. Go get a relationship with the loan officer before you even take it to the bank. Start building a relationship with them so they'll trust you more when you do present it. I can go on and on. So
well, that's perfect. You're perfect in that sense. It's not a matter of it's about the information that you're sharing. So I am great in terms of that. And I know somebody who will take that information from having heard it and then move to taking that next step, right? And it's interesting. You talk about God, but I can attest to the fact that God also says, write the vision down, make it plain.
Yes.
So you have something to run by, right? You're talking about navigating and driving and stuff like that. But he says, you got to plan it, write the plan down, as you indicate. In the end, it will speak and not lie, right?
Yeah.
So that's a perfect idea in terms of reminding us.
Yeah.
What even the creator of wealth and business and multiplication and scaling and creating said from the beginning, right?
Yeah, and speak it into existence as well, because he hear you.
Yeah, and I would like to have you talk just a little bit about that whole speaking it into existence, because it touches on something that business owners don't bounce into until they are in the process and obstacles show up, right?
Yeah.
How does your language and what you tell yourself as a person affect the growth of your business?
Well, I speaking into existence for me is when I go, I have an idea and I want to do it, and I write it down, and I started jotting it down what I want to do, and then I say, Lord, if this is your will, I bring it, let it come to fruition. I actually speak it of what I want to say. I want to help 5 businesses grow and develop and to nurture them and feed them your word, because every time I'm talking about God. So if that's not something you want to hear, which I hope it is, I pray that it is, that's what I'm talking about. So, because I bring him into everything I do. So if you lead with him, you can't fail.
That's right.
It might not be what your desire is or what you hope to be, but it'll be what he desire and hope for you.
Yeah.
So
And yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, then it is about a partnership with him as
Yeah,
well. Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah,
as we partner with him, he can then show uh, us the way that he has made for us. I know a lot of times we talk about, creating our destiny. I say that
mhm,
because that's the whole point of being hardwired to lead. There's leadership that's wired in you, and the question is, what does that leadership look like for you? But I believe that if you partner with the one who wired you for that leadership,
yeah,
you then have um, a perfect
guys.
partner to get you to
Hmm.
that destination. And yet, sometimes, and this is really important what you said, if it was missed, sometimes that destination is not exactly what you had in mind,
Hmm.
right? But it's
Yeah,
always bigger and it's always better,
better. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah. My son would often tell me, say, Mama, why you not worried? I say, because I know who's my maker,
that's
who got me. So that's why I don't worry about stuff like that, that I'm trying to do, because I said he'll make it okay in the end. Might
that's
not be how I want it to end, but he'll make it okay in the end.
yeah. And that is an exciting way to live because it's an adventure too, you know?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, I tell you. It's an interesting, very interesting process. So as we close this out, what I would ask you is you wanted to share about a free gift that you would be offering the listeners.
Mhm.
And as you share about the free gift, can you also share with them how they can get in touch with you if they have any questions, either about what you do or in terms of the free gift and for advice and those
Mhm.
kinds of things?
Uh, my free gift is an ebook.
Mhm.
You can go to my website. It's 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 https t Holman 08 dot wixsite.com / black to black consulting. It's TIN. It's not all the way out. Uh,
Okay.
and you can go on there, and it's a link that you can fill out to get the free ebook.
Okay.
If you email me at blacktoblackconsulting@gmail.com, I can send it directly to you through there as well.
Mhm.
Just give me your name, and I prefer you go to the website, but you can also email me. If you looking to do any kind of be in my magazine, you can also go to Black to Black Consulting at gmail.com, or Black to Black at blacktoblackmagazine.net
Okay.
for my magazine, and also for my consulting, my business consulting. That's the same email, Black to Black Consulting at gmail.com, or my website that the https dot / T Holman 08 dot wix site / Black to Black Consulting with the
Okay.
IN. I'm not sure why it doesn't put the NG on the end, but it stopped at that.
Plus
I
the
guess my
space, it ran out of space.
yeah, yeah, but if you email me, I can also give you the links.
You don't have to what you don't even have to worry about that
Hmm.
because you will be able to click the link and get to the gift, and also have a place, the website to contact Tina at the speakers page. So there's a speaker page we develop for all of our speakers. That free gift will be on it. You will just have to click on that link and it'll take you directly to you to be able to get it. That's in part why we ask you to put that together, because sometimes people will say, oh, they keep trying to put the NG on the end and it's not taking it, and stuff like that. So we make it easy for you, and put the free gift there. If you have a picture to cover, you can share that as well, so that they know where they're going, what they're looking for, and then we can go from there. I believe that we have been taken on a short journey on how to start up that business, the basics of it, how it links to your purpose, how you need to write that purpose down so you have a destination to go to, and not to forget to help others along the way. I believe that that is a whole area of personal expansion. And I've heard several people, successful people, say, if you help enough people to get where they want to go, you will automatically get where you want to go as well. So I'm in the process of doing that with this conference too. And so, get your magazine spread. You know what I mean? It's about visibility.
Yes. And I was gonna add that I have a Girls Boss Experience Summit coming up June 9th. It's free. It's free for anybody to attend. It's ladies giving advice on business, life. Have one talking on marriage, talking about trauma, all kind of things, just anything that pertains to ladies. And I also have a male on there that's talking about domestic violence. He's a domestic violence coach, but it's just kind of touch on all kind of areas that has something to do with ladies. But it's a free to attend as well.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And we have come to the end of our time. Any final thoughts before we say goodbye?
I would say, if you have a desire, a dream, to go live it fully. You don't want the dash in between your birth and your death to be empty. So you need to go try to live out and fulfill your life journey, because we only have life one time, and we have to live it to our fullest. And that means actually going living in your purpose, whatever that may be for you. Everybody is not the same. And if other people are doing the same thing you're doing, bring your own special sauce to that, and lead your own life journey. Don't let any other people lead it for you. You lead it. You drive that I don't know, that boat. You drive it to your destiny.
There you go. Thank you so much. We have touched on a variety of things, but at the end of the day, it is understanding that if you are hardwired to lead, you have a purpose wired into you already. And it is about sitting down, understanding what your gifts are, what you're good at, and writing it down, and then putting it into action.
Yes.
If you don't put that plan into action, it stays as a dream and a gather dust.
Yes.
But if you put it into action, you can create your leadership destiny. And I want to thank Tina for spending the time with us today and for sharing with us. And we look forward to seeing everyone on the next interview. Take care now.
Bye.
Bye for now.